through members of the relevant committee, and say that it is important. The concern to find out what happened is not born out of anything in the standing orders. But it was a concern for a colleague, because we must all be concerned when a colleague is in distress. And therefore, I find 4 very unique things about this matter. One, which is very positive on the part of the police, is the swiftness of the inquiry. I hope we can have such swiftness in all matters. 2 is the openness in terms of the update of what happened. I think that is also a very good thing, and they are to be commended. There are also 2 very unique things which are to be discouraged. The one is that while we call on the police to do investigation, then they are blocked from accessing our colleague, who is the only primary person who can give the most useful information. That is disabling the police. And then we might blame them. The second one, which I find unique, is something is developing where when one is admitted, then people come and give updates on their medical condition, people who are not medical practitioners, within the vicinity of the hospital. That usually does not happen in most hospitals. I think that's unique to this very able establishment. And it is not a good thing, because then you don't know if one is speaking authoritatively or not. But that said, Mr. Speaker, abduction is a very serious thing. Unlike my colleagues, I want to welcome the preliminary report by the police, but as they've stated, it's a preliminary report. It's not a conclusive report. I expect that there will be a conclusive report. Once it is concluded, Mr. Speaker, if indeed there were people who are involved in kidnapping our colleagues, they must be prosecuted. But if indeed there were people who are, who coined this up and it was not true, they too must be prosecuted. Because abductions in this country and killings have become so many, and we don't want to speculate as to whether one has done it themselves or not, by the police or by the crooks. But that said, Mr. Speaker, once it is concluded, unlike my colleagues, I believe the right thing to do is that the police must prosecute those who are involved. But I do not agree that it's within the ambit of this House. I do not believe that you can then bring matters that have happened outside the precincts of Parliament and then bring them within the Privileges Committee. I think that ultimately is between the employer and our employers are the voters and the police who ought to prosecute. That said, Mr. Speaker, I commend the wisdom, your wisdom in handling this matter, and I hope it comes to fruition and we get to the bottom. Let people be prosecuted so that it serves as an example either way. Thank you.
Yes, Mukunji, then Emily, then I close.
Thank you. Thank you, Honorable Speaker. And I also want to say thank you for